Hello friends, we are now watching Bank Nifty for 5th of June 2024. For those of you who are not aware of what Kaizen strategies, please watch the 1 minute video on the Kaizen strategy and we would continue from there. We had our C level, we had a midpoint safe level, and we had our P level here. Please do watch that for a minute and we will continue with these levels. Hello friends, today is 7th of June and I would like to share a strategy with you. This is an intraday strategy, and basis the strategy, we take an input almost on the first candle on most days, and stop losses are rarely hit. So we call it the Kaizen strategy. I'll first explain the strategy to you, and then I will show this live on the charts. We draw three lines. The first one is a C above line. That is, if the price sustains above this line, we go long. There is a safe entry minimal stop loss line, which is the safest entry, or if people are scared, they can take a stop loss there, but that's typically midpoint. And then we have a PE below level. So we draw these three levels basis the previous day's market conditions. So once the markets close at 3:30, we decide on what the CE above level is going to be and what the PE below level is going to be. This, like I was mentioning, is basis the previous day's operations in the market. We decide on two levels, and the way the strategy works is that if the price opens on the top, in all likelihood, that is, if it gaps up, in all likelihood, it's going to come into the zone and then go up from here. At times, it is going to gap up, just touch these levels and go. Very, very, very rarely, it is going to go down, 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 all the way down. Very, very rarely, but there's a possibility that one of these three happens. And if the market gaps up, that is, if it gaps up, like I was mentioning, it'll come into the zone and go up, or it'll come here and then go this way, or it could go all the way down. We'll explain each one of the scenarios in detail. Now, if the market gaps down, then in all likelihood, it is going to come into the zone and then go down, or it's going to come touch the zone and go down. In a very, very, very rare scenario, it is going to go all the way up. We will track all three scenarios and then plan on what we should do with regards to our trade. Of course, I'm going to show you how this is worked today, and we'll also have some videos uploaded to show you what happened in the past. Okay, so we are reviewing Bank Nifty for 5th of June. We had a C buy level above here, we had a midpoint level here, and we had a P level here. Market opened between the C level and the P level. This was the day of uncertainty. We were unsure, so we kept looking for. We were not bullish, we were not bearish. We just wanted to take a call. So the moment it went below this price and came back and took support at the safe entry level, minimal stop loss, this is where we entered a PE, this being the stop loss level. We took the first target, exited. Again, there was another entry where it came over here and drop. So I'll show you on the option chart on what exactly happened. So this was the trade number one, and this was the trade number two. After which we didn't do anything. We just kept waiting, kept waiting. Once the price closed above here is where we started going CE. Hit the first target, retraced, came back, and never went below. And then when it took support again here is where you hit target one, target two, and target three. Of course, there was target four, but we were not tracking that. One of these days where there is a W formation and the price goes below the PE and quickly retraces back. We know this is a standard setup which gives the best possible returns where there is no stopping once it starts moving up above the CE level, which is exactly what happened on Thursday. I'll show you this on the option chart when I open the option chart. For now, 1P trade here, second P trade here. This could look a little confusing, but I'll show you on the option chart and you'll understand why we took this. And then we did nothing until the price goes above here, after which we started playing the CE game. That was Bank Nifty on Thursday, 5th of June, 2024. We're on the option strike chart. We are looking at 47,500 put. So if you look at it, the first candle opened here and quickly went below the P level, but then it came back up and closed on the top. It went up this candle attempted going down again, and this came back up. So this was enough confidence that we could enter a P here. We entered somewhere around here, and we took a neat 50 to 60% on this trade. It was uncertain days, and we didn't want to take a chance, so we were not staying for long. I think we took about 50% over here and kept waiting. Again, when it reversed support here, another 50%. And that's it. That is all we did in the first half. We kept waiting, kept waiting, kept waiting to see what's going to happen, because there is one standard setup that we knew. If for some reason the price went this way, I'm sure all of you know this W pattern. Once it crosses the neckline, there's going to be a rocket. And this is where our CE level on the index was sitting. Whenever this was crossed, we knew we were going to get a jackpot. So we took 250% and we kept waiting for the CE level to be crossed on the C option chart for us to enter. So that is what we did. Let me pause the P here, and then I'll open the C chart and show you what happened over there. So C chart for 5th of June. Look at what happened. It started here. It never broke below this. You could have taken an entry here, though we didn't dare taking an entry. Normal days we would have taken an entry, but because of uncertain terms, we uncertain conditions, we didn't want to take a chance. We kept waiting, kept waiting. This 24 was a wonderful entry to get in. We kept waiting, kept waiting. Once it crossed this level, 219 is where we took an entry, and look at where it went. It went all the way to 672. Though we didn't take all of that, I think we exited somewhere around 150%, somewhere around here. But that's the setup. That's the magic of the setup. So you had your C here, you had your P level here. Look at this. It never dropped below the level. That's a magic. That's a magic of these levels. Okay, the stop loss was 12. We never went below that. And once we crossed this, magic all the way. We knew the W was a possibility. We knew that there is a possibility that if the price goes up this way, and whenever it crosses this line, the neckline, is where there's going to be a C jackpot. And we kept waiting for it at this juncture. That is this point is where you enter and wait. That's your C jackpot.